Hey everyone, Robert the Bruce here, and this video is going to be fairly short. It is about the mobile car bomb. As you can see here, it's very easy to set up. It involves throwing C4 on one of the smaller vehicles. That's it. Jeeps, Humvees, buggies, anything that is small and fast, that is going to be your mobile car bomb. Typically these vehicles are for quick getaways, moving around, but if you come up against a tank, you're done for. You just hope they don't shoot you. Well, this basically turns into a vehicle that still gets you around the level quickly, but if you do run into a tank, now you have a last-ditch effort on how to take them out. Basically, drive around as fast as you can, go capture stuff, just go where you're going, and if you don't see anything, great. But right here, my teammates spot a tank, I see him spot it, so I take off after it to take it out. You leave your C4 trigger up so that when you hop out of the Jeep, it is the first thing that pops up. Drive your Jeep on a line to where it lines up with the tank, hop out, hit the trigger, and boom. Instant kill on the tanks if you're even fairly close to it. 3 C4 is a minimum. I want that to be said. Gotta have at least 3. If you've got extra explosives on, I say throw 4, 5, or 6. Why not? This has been a trick that has actually been around for a while in the Battlefield series, but I haven't hardly seen anyone use it in Battlefield 3, which is why I'm making this video, because I think a lot of people could benefit from this. One of my favorite tactics, which a lot of people love to do on the big levels, Caspian Border, even the new map, Wake Island, a lot of different maps, you want to hop in these little Jeeps, especially at the start of the round, zip around to the enemy's capture points that are closest to them, and fight them out for it. Capture them first, or at least hinder them in their starting move. Gives your team a great opening chance to start dominating the battle from the get-go. Again, I don't recommend you waste your time and waste your teammates' time by driving around the whole time in your Jeep looking for someone to blow up, and you're basically not helping anybody at that point. If you get around to your different places and you don't see anybody, great, no problem. It didn't hurt you. But if you run into a tank, like I am in all these different clips as I'm traveling to these different places, or you see a tank spotted not too far away, this is a great way you can just immediately get over there and take them out. And normally you run into a tank, you're in a Jeep, and you're just like, oh no, quick, pull off, head into the woods, jump out, dive into a building, whatever, you're done for. Well, now it gives you a chance to really surprise the tank, in that they're going to see you driving towards them. Suddenly they're going to see the Jeep slowing to a halt with nobody in it, and they're going to be like, what's going on? Next thing you know, they're dead, and bam, you just got 400 or 500 points, double, triple kill. It's a beautiful thing. Even against other buggies or Jeeps you see them up ahead coming towards you, it's even easier. It doesn't take hardly any C4 to take those out. Hop out, let your Jeep roll up next to them, click the trigger and let it go. It's a beautiful system. It can save you out of a lot of jams when you're in these fast-moving vehicles. And again, I don't see a lot of guys doing it, so I wanted to put this video out there to hopefully help some of you that have run into this issue. And at the end of the day, it is really satisfying to be totally innocent looking and helpless looking driving along in your Humvee. A tank looks at you as an easy target, and before they can even blink and realize what happened, you've got the kill and you're moving on. Now, I want to also make you aware of a little glitch that you will probably run into until it gets patched. Occasionally, when you hop out of your Jeep and click the trigger to blow up your C4, nothing happens. In fact, more C4 gets thrown, even if you're out. You'll see here I've got 1 left. I'm clearly detonating the trigger to set it off, and it's just throwing out more and more C4. Well, it's kind of cool. I've got unlimited C4, but really, the bigger problem here is I can't detonate anything. The only way I've seen around this is to throw out your ammo pack, reload your C4 manually, then use the left trigger, like normal, to throw out C4 again, and after you've done all this, at that point the right trigger will then detonate it. You'll see here I've reloaded my C4, I'm now using the left trigger to throw it out like normal, and I detonate it, and it works. Killed myself because I thought I was about to die, so I figured I'd take everybody down with me, but just so you're aware, that is out there. You gotta be ready to think on your feet. That about wraps it up, everybody. It's a pretty simple strategy to add to your arsenal, but the more tricks you've got up your sleeve, the better Battlefield player you're going to be. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, don't forget, only rookies camp the enemy spawn.